You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
Morning, Dan.
We had a whirlwind tour. That's what I did.
It's a new week.
No, I turned it and burned it. Went to the Twin Cities over the weekend.
We're glad that you made it back.
Well, it's kind of a fun deal. I got my older brother, Uggs.
Is he the one that we're supposed to call if you die?
Yeah, he's the contact when I kick.
We actually have this. If Dan dies, we're supposed to call him.
Yeah.
That is the weirdest conversation ever. Hey, just so you know, I'm giving your number to John and Heidi, in case I die or something.
Yeah. Well,
and then his brother
about
asked Dan, you feeling okay?
Yeah, he
like,
says,
fine.
no, what he said was, this conversation was a week ago. I said, yeah, John and Heidi Small, you get a call from him, means I'm dead. And he says, well,
that's right.
So he says, well, why don't you call me?
Because I would be dead.
Because I would be dead. That's how that
and
works.
Then he said, put it on speed dial.
He's amazing. But no, I traipse up there. In case you don't know, Minneapolis is my hometown. That's where I grew up. My brother Uggs is still there, and some other brothers, my mom, and he's a car aficionado. He's got amazing vehicles, and he's had them since high school. He's that guy. He loves cars. And about 5 years ago, he said, I think I'll just have my own car show.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And he does. And I went up there. It was Saturday. He does a great job. There are no sponsors. There's no money. He just does his own car show.
Wow.
Because he knows people. And not just car shows. There's food trucks. There's about 120 vehicles out there. Wow. The fabulous Del Counts play, in case you don't know, and maybe you don't.
I don't know.
They are the longest running rock and roll band in Minneapolis history. They're going into their 59th year.
Oh, wow.
And they still kick it out. So, yeah, it's really pretty fun. And I get the big shot because I walk around and I go, yeah, I'm Oogie's kid, brother, so I think maybe you ought to let me take that thing for a spin there, Sparky. I'll let you drive my car. I said, well, good day, then.
I said good day.
Do they know him as Oogie as well?
No, that's just a family thing.
Okay, well, they wouldn't even know who you're talking about then.
Which is fine, but no, it's me and all my brothers have nicknames, but only we can use them.
Okay,
that's how that works.
All right. Well, thanks for coming back, Dan.
It's good times. Yeah, and I promised I would mention, in case you're interested for next year, I said, hey, I'm going to mention this, on the air, even though it's already come and gone this year, if you buy me a sack full of White Castle cheeseburgers, which he did.
Oh, hey, very nice.
Wonderful.
So is that payola plugola all of a sudden?
That's exactly what that is. That is precisely what that is. Yes.
All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.
Do you have a credit card? Is it the very best credit card? Many people get their credit card as a response to an offer that was mailed to you. These are typically not the best cards. Check the fine print for the fees and interest. We have a website that compares many different cards being offered so you can find the one that's the best fit for you. If you'd like to find a better credit card, we'd love to help at bettercreditcards.net. There's no obligation. Just click and compare to see if we can get you a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3, time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I like to poke bears and lasso ducks and kill them possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the critters and the campers, too, but if you're wearing Crocs, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, little radio rangers. And tip of the old ranger hat to a brand new week, getting some stuff done and teaching you all about critters.
Nice.
Critters. And I've addressed this particular critter more than once because it's a great critter. It's a bear.
Oh, yeah, we've talked bears.
Oh, yeah, we have talked bears.
The bear facts.
Everybody knows what a bear is, but a lot of people don't know a whole lot about bears. Fact is, most bears are omnivorous.
keep forgetting to do that.
They're omnivorous, which means they're opportunistic feasters. They'll eat animals and fruits and vegetables and pretty much anything.
That's what I am as an omnivore.
Except for the polar bear.
Oh, really?
Exclusively carnivorous.
Yeah, because they probably don't have a lot of vegetation there to eat.
Well,
they probably don't have a lot of other
They
options.
eat seals and snow cones. That's it.
That's it. Seal, snow cones, and walruses. The panda bear subsists entirely on bamboo shoots, which is odd because they're geared just fine with their digestive system to pretty much eat what other bears eat. But they're into that whole bamboo thing. That's all there is to it.
Huh.
Now, there are bears
I've
in
never
South
tried
Dakota.
bamboo.
There's bears South Dakota. And here's the thing. Most bears, they just leave you alone, except for polar bears. They'll track you and kill you because that's what they do. But should you run into a bear, they can hurt you.
Yes.
They can. And I think we covered the deal where if you run into a bear and they are going to approach you, instead of them just leaving, best thing to do is just lay down and play dead till you are dead. Now, here's another.
My die sweaty.
There's a little known fact. If a bear trees you, or if you're on level ground with a bear and you're in just kind of a stare-off thing and it's not leaving, the bear's eyeballs, which are pretty small compared to the rest of the size of its body, if you can throw something, be it a rock, a stick, maybe pocket change, or even spit in his eye,
Yeah.
you're going to have pretty cool bragging rights until he kills you. There you go, little radio rangers. Stay in school, say your prayers, go to church, eat your vegetables, don't play soccer, and gosh darn it, don't be wearing Crocs. Ranger Dan out. Yes, sir.
Ranger Dan's Critter Corner on Sunny 93.3.
The inventor of Rip It gloves has been a drywall guy for decades. He was trying to find gloves that worked for him and his crew, but nothing was quite right. So he went out and created some. Rip It gloves fit firm in your hand and protect your hands, but still allow you to use a touchscreen. Professional athletes love the extra grip Rip It gloves gives them. Painters, roofers, contractors, but also motorcycle and horseback riders. See why everyone loves Rip It gloves at ripitgloves.com. Use promo code radio to save 25%. That's RIPIT gloves.com, promo code radio.
Sunny 93.3, time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One and the Aqua Dude. Now, Mr. Dan Farris, what do we have going on in the news?
Well, being an investigative reporter, normally I cover local stuff, what's going on in the Sioux Falls beat.
Yeah,
You know,
usually.
crime, business, money, whatever. But this really piqued my interest, and this is not just a national story, probably an international story. You have heard for years and years and years, if you got maybe a little tricky heart, hey, get on, ask your doctor, but get on an aspirin regimen, right?
Heard of that? Yeah.
Take an aspirin a day, whatever the case may be, because it's good for you, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Wrong.
Oh, really?
Well, wrong. And that's what I love about this stuff. Now they're saying, after extensive studies, there's really no proof that this thing does anything for you, except it's going to make you bleed out faster if you get cut
Oh,
up.
wow.
Okay.
Because it's a blood thinner. Aspirin will act as kind of a blood thinner.
I wonder why people have been doing that for so long.
Well,
You'd think
Because they told you to.
Because aspirin companies told you to.
Okay.
Trying to sell more pills.
You know,
of this Bayer study.
you know how margarine got invented?
How's that?
They said butter was bad for you.
Yeah.
Now that went out
And
the window.
that's
Then
all
for years
wrong.
they said eggs are bad for you. Then that went out the window. So here's the thing. Do whatever you want.
You're going to die anyway.
I don't care what kind of shape you're in. And that whole cardio workout thing, guess what? Your heart's a machine. It's got so many beats in it. So, you know what? Grab yourself a pizza, fire up a Marlboro, take a nap, just do whatever.
Have you seen that YouTube video? There was a
No, I've seen my lifestyle, and I feel just fine.
There's a video of some people who came back, supposedly from the future. Hey, they've invented a time machine, and they're telling them what not to eat and what not to do, and then they keep coming back saying,
We
"Hey,
should share a link to this. Don't spoil it. We
okay,
should share a
I
link to
won't
it because
spoil
it is
but I
actually
will.
pretty cute.
It's very cute." Thanks for listening to Sunny 93.3. Credit cards. They can be trouble. About 12 years ago, we did a debt snowball program and got rid of our credit cards. We were debt-free except for our house. It was awesome. But over the course of the next decade, our credit score went down. That sounds weird, but they need open accounts to give you a score. Our lower score made our insurance rates go up. We decided to get a credit card to help with that. We just pay it off every month. If you want a better credit card, check out bettercreditcards.net. They'll help you compare all the different cards to get the best one for you. That's bettercreditcards.net. Sunny 93.3, time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Come on, say it with me, you little wacky funsters. Celebrities.
They're fabulous.
Fabulous. Sometimes I make light of celebrities, and I probably shouldn't because most of them do have the wherewithal to make a phone call and have me injured. But I do, honestly. I've got some people that I kind of go, you know what? Yeah, man, I'll watch the movie. I'll, go buy tickets to that show, whatever. And it's a Keno Reeds, and we have a long and storied friendship, John.
My movie star Monday for today, the lady that I'm talking to was in a movie with him. I'm going to ask her about Keanu Reeves.
Oh, was she just bragging? What is she all about herself?
I'm going to find out.
Yeah, well, we will find out.
Investigative journalism or something.
And although my good friend Keanu Reeves, of course, is number one, right up with Clint Eastwood, who for some reasons
I love Clint.
Stopped returning my calls. Whatever, Clint. Whatever. Anne Hathaway.
Okay.
Anne Hathaway is expecting another baby.
Okay.
And it's a modern scientific miracle.
How is that a miracle?
Well, she and her husband, I don't remember, he's not important. Nor am I jealous. It's an infertility thing. She's had to go through all that rigmarole and whatnot. But yeah, baby's happy and healthy, and
that's awesome.
Due at some point. Anne Hathaway has been in a lot of stuff.
Yes.
A lot of the stuff I like, but my favorite is Ella Enchanted.
I don't think I've seen this.
See? Nobody saw it. Nobody really liked it.
I have. I
did.
saw it with my daughter.
Released in 2004, it made about $28 million.
Probably one of the best movies I ever slept through then.
The only thing that would have made it better, of course, is it would have co-starred my best friend Keno, but no.
Can't have it your way all the time.
So if you haven't seen Ella Enchanted, you can punch it up and just dial up the scene where she's singing Queen's "Somebody to Love."
Oh yeah, was that what you were just playing a little bit ago?
To a room full of giants.
Oh,
which doesn't make any sense, just me saying it, but it's.
I was wondering what you were playing that. I was like, what in the world is he playing over there?
Well, I had to play it because she sent it to me.
Oh, I got it. That makes sense.
Going, hey Dan, if you're not too busy, here's a clip.
You should mention this or something.
Yeah, it's
that
like
chick has some major eyebrows on her. You would think with the stylists and stuff that she has available to her, they would do something about that.
I think they look fantastic.
Women can be so catty.
Yow! You missed the cat show this weekend.
Yikes.
All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
Hey, my pleasure.
And this has been our entertainment news of the day on Sunny 93.3.